I'm open. And so we gather here today with you, all of you who are listening, to speak to you about things that you have been aware of, but have not been able to put into concrete understanding just yet. Your world is full of these always, of course, but there is so much more going on right now in what you would perceive as your time than there have ever been before. And you are slowly starting to develop the senses that will help you understand more than you have ever been able to understand before. But just as a man who is completely blind and have only ever seen darkness, slowly starts to see the first things he would notice through eyes that still have the same experience as being shut is the shift, very subtle shift in lightness. This, as you know, does not compare at all to the ability to truly see in all its glory the sun setting behind the mountain, the clouds rising over the ocean, the beauty of nature. But just a subtle shift between lightness and darkness for someone for whom darkness was all there was is already an indication that there is so much more to perceive. And this is where you are now, dear ones listening to this message, and there are many. You are starting to develop senses that you have not had access to before. Even those of you who have been sensitive, intuitive, psychics, knowers, do not limit yourselves by telling yourselves you know everything there is. You have only but perceived a small percentage, even those of you who have been in contact with so much. You have only ever experienced a small percentage of all there is to experience. And so these things you are starting to become aware of is a very slight indicator of what there is. It is not for good or for bad, it just is. The same as seeing is not for good or for bad. You see many different things, and you often get to choose what you wish to look at, where you wish to focus your gaze, and what you wish to do with that. For those of you who can see, would still prefer that power, that ability, to not having it at all. And so these things that you are starting to sense are not for good or for evil. They are just what is there. And you get to choose what you wish to focus on and what you wish to do with that which you see. We love you deeply, and we wish to assist you to develop these new senses of yours, should you want to. We wish to help you understand that there's nothing to be afraid of. It is just what is in the world, in the universe, in life, and it is there for you as a gift to embrace. Those of you who can see know it is possible to keep your eyes tightly shut and only look at the images behind your closed eyes. But it is a very difficult exercise indeed, because eyes want to open all by themselves. Eyes want to see. Have you ever tried going a whole day without opening your eyes at all? Have you ever tried navigating your world without using this sense which you have become to rely on so strongly? And so, many lifetimes from now, many, many years from now, humans will take these new senses of them for granted as well. But that has got nothing to do with you. Right here, right now. We're right here, right now. You are in the process of discovering new ways of perceiving the world. So when you feel your own inner world lifting up in joy, or feeling down, unenergized, unmotivated, these are not signs of a you that is doing the right thing and being rewarded, or doing the wrong thing and being punished. Not at all. These are just the flickers of light, the starts of a new way of perceiving. And it's slow. It's going to be a very, very long journey still. What we would recommend for you right now, just to get this started, would be, first of all, to just become aware of your inner world. Just observe it without judgment. The way you take in your outer world. You cannot change your outer world, not the big one out there, not when you sit and you look at mountains and oceans and buildings. And you can just observe it. And so you can observe your inner world without judgment. Just allow it to be for a little bit. We are not saying that you will have no way to change that which feels uncomfortable. But we are saying that the first steps are in observing. Just sitting with it and observing it. The way that when you are in nature, you can sit and look at it. See small details you didn't observe before. Be curious. And so the same with your inner world. Unless you are able to do that first, to start there, you will find it very difficult and hard going, uncomfortable to move on to the next steps. Because the next steps require you to not navigate it with your mind. And so we are giving you this very easy exercise to just be present with your inner world without involving the judgments of your mind, using it as an observation tool, but nothing more. And doing this as a regular daily practice if you can. And the more you strengthen this muscle of being able to just observe what is going on in your inner world, the easier it would become for you to develop your new senses as you naturally and organically grow into them. Remember, a blind man all alone who can only observe for the first time in his life ever the slight shift between light and dark, not even the fullness of light intensity that you see now when you close your eyes in the daytime, only a slight differentiation between light and dark, will feel overwhelmed and uncertain and scared, but would not have the ability, when he's all alone, to know how to interpret this shift in light intensity. So as yet, you do not have the reference to interpret what you are experiencing, except that it's not good or bad, it's not good or evil. There's no need to judge it, and there's no need to rush to change it immediately. You can start by just sitting with it and observing it in curiosity for yourself. You will all get there if there's a there to be gotten to. But it's not the there that matters, dear one. It's the here. You're all here. And that is the thing where your point of power lies, your point of being. The most important moment of your whole life is this one you have right here, right now, as a gift to you. When you are there, they will be here as well. What better gift for they than to train yourself right here, right now already, to deeply appreciate here and be here. Else you'll get there wherever they might be, and you would have the same inability to be in the moment, to appreciate it, and it will just pass in a blur again. Learn to be here, wherever here is, with all your power, all your energy, all your focus and attention, all your presence. And the more you teach yourself that, the more you would not need to get there, because you already have here everything you need. You are so greatly loved, and we deeply hope that you are able to tap into that knowing as well, every moment you are here. Thank you.